Please like, subscribe, and share the Sweatshop Podcast on the HTW Podcast Network. We are now on Anchor FM and on Spotify, Facebook, and back on YouTube. You can look us up. Our handle is at the Sweatshop Pod, or you can just type in the Sweatshop Podcast. We gon' be on there. And please enjoy the show. Thank you. Yeah. Bye. Welcome everybody to the Sweatshop Podcast on the HTW Network. It is me, your host, Sweats, and my co-host, the Maestro. Week 1 is in the books, my God. And what a week 1 it was. Was it not?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, well, just like how it started and then how it ended.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they were both kind of crazy to those games.
Yeah, man. Like
literally, the Ravens lost twice.
Seriously, 2 times.
Like
they should be 0-2. Come on. You know, I mean, the Ravens. We'll get all that in a little bit, but yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about these pick ems. We're gonna talk about some biggie. We're gonna talk about some WWE news. We got a new champion in the books. Somebody cashed something in. And then, but first, I think we should talk about the Camp Leapfrog, man. Talk about your Camp Leapfrog action. And while I was watching the Falcons lose very poorly, you were over there at the trail mixer, mixing some trails up.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I mean,
how'd it turn out?
It turned out really well. I thought everything went really well. Turnout was pretty good.
Good.
You know, obviously all the matches were really good. I'm not going to give any spoilers away because if you didn't get to watch it, you can watch it this coming weekend on IWTV.
When?
It is going to be on, I believe, at 8 o'clock on Saturday, the 18th.
8 on Saturday? Ooh, that's a good time.
8 o'clock on Saturday, the 18th is when it will premiere on IWTV. Yeah, because we taped it, right? We taped it, and then we're airing it live, or not airing it live, but we're airing it on IWTV this Saturday at 8 o'clock. And then CFU, I believe, is going to be before us. So that was the other part of the doubleheader that we had on Sunday. And they're going to air at 6 o'clock.
Gotcha.
On that Saturday. So if you want to watch both of them, if you missed it because you know, you were staying home watching football, or you were at Ring of Honor, or wherever it was that you couldn't be with us, you can catch both of those shows on IWTV. Saturday, September the 18th, CFU will be premiering at 6 o'clock, and then Camp Leapfrog's Trail Mixer will be at 8 o'clock. And I promise you, Trail Mixer, I mean, I say this about all of our shows because they're all great, but this Trail Mixer is definitely something you don't want to miss. A lot of stuff went down at this Trail Mixer. A lot of stuff went down.
Nice.
So definitely make sure you catch it this Saturday at 8 o'clock, exclusively on IWTV. So make sure you subscribe.
I got my subscription. I'm ready to go.
There you go.
I'm getting it in. No doubt about it. Yeah, so that's awesome, man. I'm glad that went well in your travels up to Jersey in that world. Is it up from there or are you down? Is it down?
From where I am?
Yeah.
It would be
Is it
down.
Literally across?
It is almost across, but it's still more down.
Slightly down.
Because I got to go past Philly.
Oh, yeah, go down.
You know,
Yeah,
so
down
Philly's down.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not quite like across, like sort of like Trenton or whatever.
Yeah. Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's cool shit, man. The craziest shit, I don't watch Raw, right? And then all of a sudden I keep seeing this shit Big E pop up. I said, what? I said, this motherfucker champion. Well, god damn. Like, I'm super excited. I'm happy for him. I hope they don't fuck it up. Do you think they're going to fuck it up?
I mean, who knows? Who really knows? I mean,
who really does know? Because I for sure don't.
The thing is, enjoy it while it's here.
Yeah.
We're getting it. You know what I mean? Like, first of all, how long have you wanted this? Just you personally. You know what I mean?
Time.
Like,
yeah.
And you are not alone in that sentiment. You know what I mean? So, like, what sucks is I think Bobby Lashley still had a great run.
I think his
run was pretty fucking strong.
I thought that was a phenomenal run that he did.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. Like, I mean, kudos to Bobby and his run as champion. Like, they really did treat him well. Mm-hmm. So I am very happy about all of that.
Yeah. So, I mean, I was hoping it would continue a little bit, but I think they were trying to stir the pot. Mm-hmm. And, eventually Big E it was going to happen. It was just a matter of when, not if, I think.
Okay. I mean? Yeah, for sure.
But I also think the longer they waited, the more they could have second guessed it. So It's good that they pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like, who knows where it's going to go from here, but enjoy it while it lasts.
I mean, obviously they're going to have some return matches and things like that, and we'll see where it goes from, from that aspect of all of that. But I mean, again, even if Big E doesn't hold it for very long or whatever the situation and cause may be, I just hope, they do right by him, as far as the booking goes, and so he gets an actual shot at being champion. That's all, like an actual shot at being champion, and see how that goes for him. So, like, I'm very excited to see him as champion and see what he does. And like we talked about, that would have been great with Roman Reigns and him, and but obviously Brock is back, and that's going to be a little saga for a while. So they're going to do that. They're going to run with that. And then maybe Brock, once that's over, maybe Brock will roll over to Bobby Lashley and see what he got. But I'm not sure. I know people want to see that match. They want to see that Bobby Brock match, man.
And like, this
we're not the
like
only ones.
around this time, it would be a good time to do it.
Yeah.
I mean, even though Bobby's got his thing with Goldberg right now.
Right. He got the Goldberg thing.
Because that's not going away. Like, that's still a thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm still, especially after how good he looked during this championship run, I definitely think the only thing I would say is, let's see what Brock looks like with Roman Reigns coming up here. That's the only thing I would say.
Yeah.
Because if Brock's looking a little rough around the edges, which I can't imagine he would, just because he's just like a freak of nature.
He's a freak athlete.
Yeah. So, like, I think those two could still really go at it, like Brock and Lashley.
He's still in his early 40s, right? He's still in his early 40s. Brock. Yeah.
Yeah. They're both around, I think, early 40s.
Yeah.
So, like, they could still have a really good, big man just beat the shit out of each other match, and I think everybody would be excited for it. Right. I think because I really think this championship run and like this whole Hurt Business thing, even though it kind of started out a little weird, I think it's kind of like kind of lit a fire under Bobby Lashley and like made people excited about him.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
No, Bobby. I mean, this whole run of his was great.
So they should take advantage of that and give him those big time matchups now while it's hot.
Agreed.
And it makes the most sense.
Yep.
So
definitely true. Yeah, but hats off to Big E. Just want to see what you do with it. Hopefully the run ends better than Kofi's did. That's all I want to say. Hopefully it's better than Kofi's. That's all.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We'll find out.
Yeah.
We have no idea. We'll find out. But enjoy it while it's here.
Enjoy it while it's here. It's fair.
Enjoyed the Kofi one while it was there. And then all of a sudden, everybody's pissed off when it ended.
Yeah. No joke. So, the NFL, we're just going to go right into it because, that's what's really went down this weekend. First week of NFL action happened. Some good, some bad, and some ugly happened.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I'm just going to go ahead and rip that Band-Aid off and go right to these Falcons.
I'm saying you better.
And
You better rip that Band-Aid off.
that Band-Aid right, go to these Falcons, man. So did you see any of this game? I don't know if you watched it back at all.
I did not get to watch a lick of Sunday football.
So this was the most, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. This was the most atrocious game I've ever seen the Falcons play.
Jesus.
I think ever. It was so bad. Like, and I mean this wholeheartedly in every way. We could get no pressure on Jalen Hurts. We could get and all the pressure, I mean, this left guard we have, this dude Jalen Mayfield, like, talk about a turnstile. And I think some turnstiles have a little more give than what this fucking dude did. Jesus. Like, the shit, I mean, talk about no time. I mean, Matt Ryan had no time to get any semblance of ball off. And it was, I think a lot of it had to do, again, like, I'm looking at Arthur Smith. Looking at you, Arthur Smith, that shit was not good. We ran the ball pretty well. But the problem was, I think he ran the ball pretty well because he knew we couldn't pass block. I think he knew it. And he was trying to establish the run and run the ball and maybe throw just a little bit. But the problem was,
Mike Davis sucks.
No, Mike Davis did okay. He was okay. Like actually Cordell did great.
That would be my problem.
No, it wasn't bad. We rushed. I mean, he had 124 yards on the ground. It wasn't terrible. Like, it wasn't bad between the two of them. Like, they actually did quite well. But it was not great later because then they realized, because they were trying to go for the pass. I think that's why the run was so effective. So they were on the pass protection situation. We were running. You know what I mean? As far as they were concerned, because they thought we were going to pass. And I would like to have been more balanced with the pass and the run, but we were just run, and finally started stopping that shit. And then all of a sudden they got up on us in the lead, right? So then they were like, oh, they're going to pass now for sure, right? And so we did, and we couldn't stop them. We could just, I mean, they're in the backfield constantly, and they just rushed for. There was no blitzing, nothing like that. They just rushed for and beat men left and right. He only got sacked 3 times because Matt was getting the ball out. But, like, he wasn't passing the ball. There's no passes deep because nobody could get deep. You know, everything was a short route. There's nothing deep out there. I don't think there's a route that was designed to be deep because of the protection issues. And I think they were designed, maybe they said maybe the defense, our new defense, can hold them, right? I think that's what the deal was. And I think for a while, the defense played pretty well. It wasn't like they were terrible. The 32 points doesn't seem great, but I think they just got tired because the offense wasn't on the field for very long in the second half. Like, it was 3-and-out central in the second half. It was not good. It just wasn't. Like, so I'm not going to put total blame on this defense here for giving up 32 in this setting because the Falcons' offense was fucking garbage. Just terrible. Like, it was the worst I've ever seen, like, in a long time. So, I mean, they got to figure that shit out quickly because we play Tampa next. And that shit can't do the same shit we just did. It just can't happen at all. So that was that bullshit. So props to the Eagles for putting the work in. And like I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from Jalen Hurts. He did fine, but like in reality, there was no pressure. Dudes were wide open. Like there was nothing happening. And a lot of these stats came late in the game, not early. So like it was a good game for the Eagles for sure, all the way around, and just a piss poor game. Maybe the Eagles are so good, and that's all I can hope for. No, the Eagles are just that fucking good, and we're just not that good. That's all I can hope for. Or maybe it's
That's
just,
what you-
or maybe
that's
it's
what
first
you can
game,
hope for.
or maybe it's just first go, or maybe it's just first game shit.
Well,
Like,
I mean, it like
because we didn't play any starters. We didn't play any starters, not a single starter all preseason. And I know the Eagles did. Eagles did.
Well, they had. I mean, they had to because there was a lot to figure out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Whereas
So-
Atlanta probably didn't have as much
Right.
to figure out.
But they looked rusty, looked bad. So maybe the next game will be different. I hope.
Well, I mean, but take a look across the whole NFL and look at which you could tell.
Yes.
Like, and we were talking about this before.
We did.
You could tell which
what teams actually
what teams played starters.
a little
which
bit,
teams
just a
didn't
little bit, just a little
in the
bit.
preseason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look at the Titans.
Yeah.
I said this already. I already knew this was going to happen. I already knew this was going to happen. It's not set in stone. And then he gave him shit. I don't know if you saw that. Vrabel gave Julio Jones some shit. Like in a conference, he said he played like shit. That's for some shit like that. It was like not great. Like it was not a ringing endorsement. I mean, and he did play like shit. 3 for 29.
Yeah.
3 receptions for 29 yards.
What was his targets? How many targets
6.
did he have?
6.
Okay. I mean, Tannehill's again not really the best quarterback. So
No,
you
he's
can
not.
only expect so much, but
Right.
But I mean, you're getting most likely a future Hall of Famer.
Yeah. You are.
3 for 29 is not going to cut it.
No, it's not going to cut it, bro. You need more than that. You need more 6 targets, too. But you know he's going to be the second option anyway. So, I mean, he's going to be the second
Well,
option
he's
at
a
his age.
second passing option.
Yeah, second
I mean,
passing option.
their first option just in general is
Yes,
going to be run the
it's Henry.
ball.
Yeah. It's Henry.
And
But they
then
stopped the run.
You got A.J. Brown.
Yeah, they stopped the run today. So,
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't even know if they stopped. They did stop the run, but I'm saying I think it was more like Arizona got up on them quick, and then they could do nothing.
Yeah,
So-
but even so, like they would still try to pound the ball.
I mean,
when they did that before,
24-6 at the half. That's rough. That's rough. You got to do something else. I think they tried the same thing we did. I literally think they tried the same thing we did, and they failed, and so did we. Like that's exactly the same thing they did. Like it's almost to a T. Like it's exactly the same thing. It's Kyler Murray dominated the game, and they got Hopkins, they got AJ Green. Even though he didn't do anything, but he's there. He exists on the field.
Well, I mean, even that Christian Kirk's not that bad.
No.
Like he was a good option before they got all these.
And they got James Conner out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't bad.
Well, let's not go too.
He a beast.
He's not that bad.
I know. I'm just fucking
He's
around.
okay.
I'm just fucking around.
Actually, that Chase Edmonds, I like Chase Edmonds.
Yeah, Chase was good.
A lot.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. I think.
So let's go to these. The Steelers Bills surprised me. I got that one wrong.
That probably got everybody.
Yeah, that one I got wrong, and it's not like Big Ben did anything. No. The defense did a lot in this game, and that's all there is to it. The defense really was putting a hurting on Josh Allen in the second half. In the first half, they were getting him, but that second half, it was on the struggle bus. They were on the struggle bus in the second half, man.
Well, because the Bills were up 10-0.
Yeah, they're up 10-0.
To start, right?
10-0. Yep.
10-0 going into the half.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Steelers just came back.
Yep. A lot of defense. A lot of good defense. Fumbles by Josh Allen. Fumbles all over the place, to be honest with you. A lot of not too many turnovers, just setting you back. You know what I mean? You're setting yourself back with fumbles, losing it down with these fumbles and things like that. So those sort of things happen. They were getting to him. He got sacked. He was hurried a lot. Big Ben did get a lucky break. He had a pick, but they called a holding on the defense, which was iffy at best. I remember watching it dead on. I said, ooh, that's not a hold. But they called it back, and they scored a touchdown literally on that same drive. So that was his best drive of the day, to be honest with you. I think that was when that crazy catch happened. I don't know if you saw that catch in the where I think he recaught it in the end zone. Yeah, but yeah, that's what happened there. They recaught it in the end zone, which was that was Johnson who did that. So yeah, I mean, it was a good game. It was a good game to watch. It was just the Bills were really flustered, and again, I don't know how many starters they played in preseason. So right. I don't know. I don't think Josh Allen played at all. So he threw the ball, shot. He threw the ball 51 times.
Jesus.
It's a lot of times. So
that's a lot of times.
It's a lot of times. It is. A lot of times. So, yeah. Oh, and Dak did the same thing. Like, Dak did the same thing. Dak threw the ball like fucking 58 times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Something
and Brady
absurd,
threw 50 times. Like, what are you doing? You got Leonard Fournette. You got Ezekiel Elliott. Like, run the ball.
Nobody could run in that game.
No, he didn't try. 9 times? That's not a good
really
attempt.
Trying. But even when they tried, like, that shit was just getting bottled up every single time.
You got to try more than that. Like this game shouldn't have been as close. And the Cowboys should have won this game. The fucking kicker missed so many kicks. I would have fucking released him.
Yeah, I was to say Greg the leg missing a bunch there.
He missed 2 field goals and an extra point. So that's 7 points left on the board. They probably should have won this game. Like, and to be fair, none of those picks were Tom Brady's fault. Like, not a single one of those picks were his fault. But they happened because nobody played in the preseason. So there's that. Nobody played in the preseason. Actually, nobody in both these teams. Both these teams didn't play in the preseason. That's why it was kind of like sloppy, and then nobody was playing defense at the same time on the like, you know, it was just like all over the fucking place.
The most interesting thing to me about this game is the fact that, you know, you see Brady throwing it 50 times. Mm-hmm. He's got 379, 4 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. And then you look at who you'd think is the best receiver on that team. Mm-hmm. Like, who do you think is the best receiver on that team? On the Buccaneers?
Oh, it's Mike Evans.
Mike Evans 3 for 24 on 6 targets.
Yeah, I mean, it is Mike Evans.
He's fifth.
I know, but he is the best.
Fifth in targets.
I know.
That's an interesting storyline.
I would assume
I don't think he stays.
I would assume no. I think they doubled him a lot. I didn't see the game, but I would.
No, I don't think he. I don't even know if it's a matter of. I think it's a matter of trust. Because I like Mike Evans was sort of like.
I mean, Mike Evans is the best receiver on the team.
Sure. I'm not disagreeing with that. Yeah. But he's not being utilized.
No.
I don't think it was because Dallas covered him like that. I don't think that.
I think they probably had to have him doubled. You're not single covering Evans, man. You're just not.
But if you're double covering him, then you're leaving one of the other multitude of
and that's why they ate.
Therefore,
and that's why they ate. They ate all day. Gronk looking like old Gronk. Like, what the fuck?
He caught all 8 of his targets.
All 8, 90 yards, 2 touchdowns. Like, I mean, you can't have a better tight end game than that.
That's what I'm saying. So why would – I mean, if they see that the shit's being spread around, I don't know. To me, like, okay, you're going to say that they doubled him.
You can only do so much.
I don't know.
You can only do so much. You know what I mean?
That's going to be – the thing – I'm circling that. I'm circling this – because I want to watch his production over the long haul, over the next several games, and see if it's still consistently that he's a basically third tier option at this point in that passing game.
Yeah, I don't think he actually is. I really do think that the game plan. I don't have the all. What do you call it? All 22. To like check out like where he was and how he was. But I mean, Antonio Brown was running wild and free. Godwin was out here wild and free. Gronk was out here wild and free. So somebody was getting doubled. That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you just.
You would think.
I mean, because you gotta do something like with somebody. Like somebody has to be covered, and I guess they chose Mike Evans. They chose that to be the case. Now, next time it might not be.
Did they put everybody on Mike Evans? Like, that's the thing.
I have no idea.
Like,
they
must have put 3-4 people on him. Because everybody else, it's because I thought
everybody ate.
Yeah. Well, and I thought they were playing sort of straight up on him too. I couldn't really tell.
I don't know.
I couldn't really tell if they were doing more of like a zone type thing, because if it was more of a zone type thing, then why would unless they're bringing like safety over top.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Like
they probably had him over top. Evans, they probably had.
I don't know, just that because even though like I don't know, that stat line right there.
I mean, Antonio Brown is a route runner. Antonio Brown's a route runner. I mean, Mike Evans is not a route runner. Antonio Brown is a route runner, so Antonio Brown's going to get his targets and his yards, especially if nobody's going to be covering him. Like, they shouldn't cover Antonio Brown. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think people forgot that he is Antonio Brown.
Yeah,
So,
but still, to me, the fact that Fournette got more targets than Mike Evans.
For sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
it's a thing I'm going to follow.
I mean,
it's a thing I'm going to follow.
Fournette gave up a pick. I mean, I don't know how much you trust some dude who just was like, here, have this interception.
I mean, they trusted him more than Ronald Jones, apparently. They literally put Ronald Jones.
Didn't play him at all.
He fumbled, and that was it.
No, that was it. No, I don't think he'll see the field for the rest of the year. They might just straight cut him. Like, I don't know.
Because that was kind of his issue. Like he's a decent back.
Yeah.
But that was his issue, was the fumbling shit.
I got this shit wrong too. This Bengals Vikings shit.
Well, I think that's another one a lot of people got wrong.
Yeah.
But God damn it. It goes back to what we did last year. I put my faith in the Vikings. They shit on my face.
You know this shit right on your face?
Shit directly on my face.
Yeah, man. You know that.
Because I'm like, I think the Vikings will win this one for sure.
Sure.
They just shit on my face. And then I'm like, the Vikings really aren't that good. And they come out and they fucking.
I mean, Kirky had a good game. I mean, it's not like he didn't have a good game. He had a good game.
Mm-hmm.
Kirky had a good game, no doubt. But boy, they came on. They had a little overtime. I mean, Vikings had to come back.
Thielen was stealing again.
Thielen
was stealing them catches.
Facts. He said, "Give me the ball. I'm open."
Yep.
All the time. But the Bengals held on because they were up. They had to come back. Minnesota had to come back, and then Cincinnati hit it overtime. Like, you know what I mean? Like, fuck it.
But I mean, that fumble was costly.
Oh, for sure. That's at
the end. That was the sealer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because that's basically what happened.
Yeah.
Cook fumbled, and that's where they got the field goal.
Yep.
I mean, it really comes down to that one mistake.
Shit happens. There you go. So I found this interesting. Actually, golf didn't have a bad game with this first game with the Detroit at all. Detroit's defense is atrocious.
Mm-hmm.
Garoppolo, I just want to put this. Garoppolo was 17 for 25, 314 yards. He threw the ball 25 times.
And threw it for
314 yards.
Jesus. That yards per catch, baby.
Jesus. Seriously.
They either left them wide open.
The YPA is insane right now.
Jesus.
Goodness gracious.
I mean, and Debo.
Yeah.
I mean, Debo.
Yeah, I like
189
Debo.
yards.
Yeah, I like Debo a lot. I really do. I'm a big fan. I didn't know Muhammad was on this. Muhammad's still playing. One catch.
Oh, absolutely.
One catch, 7 yards. Go ahead, Muhammad Sanu. Go ahead and get that money. Mostert's out for the year. That sucks for them.
Yep.
That does suck. He's a good back.
I mean, he literally ran the ball twice, and then that was it.
It just makes you wonder. Jared Goff, I mean, he had a good game. Like, he really did. Like, he had to come back in that game.
Yeah.
I mean, he had to come back in that game.
57 times.
Yeah. I mean, they were in the game at the end. I mean, to be honest with you, like, they had the ball at the end. It's not like they didn't. So
do you think it has to do with Lions maybe? Because here's just my initial thought. We got to see how this.
Yeah. We got to see how the whole thing pans out.
Yeah. But could it be a case of that? Like McVay. McVay's system's probably like somewhat complicated.
Sure.
Right? Do you think that was too much for Goff to handle, and now he's going over to the Lions?
Could
probably
be.
a little bit more simple of an offense to run.
Could be.
Now, because I mean, supposedly the 49ers defense is not bad, and to have a decent game like that on a defense like that, when historically you have not shown that level of competency.
Yeah.
I don't know. But again, it's week one. It could be just fucking anomaly.
It could be. It could be honestly that shit.
But that's definitely another thing I'm going to watch too. Is how's Jared Goff? Because we know how Matt Stafford is on the Rams. I mean, we saw that in full force.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, honestly, the Bears did not look good. So there's that too.
Yeah, they looked worse than we thought they would be.
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
at least the defense we thought was supposed to be.
It's not like, and I don't want to downplay Matt Stafford's like skills or anything like that, but these dudes were wide open. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody
Like
was around them. It's not like he was threading needles out here. These dudes were absolutely wide the fuck open.
Mm-hmm.
Almost all game. So I will leave that. I'll let them play a real team, and we'll come back and double back on that shit and see what happens with all that.
Well, you're gonna have to wait another week.
Well, who are they playing this week? Coming
The
up.
Colts.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's talk about them. Wentz didn't have a bad game either, but
he was check down Charlie a lot.
Yeah. That's what he does.
It was the same thing. Well, that's the thing. Like, so we're seeing the pattern now. Mm-hmm. Like, it's not just in Philadelphia. Yeah. Now the Colts, his main targets were running backs, tight ends.
Yep.
Not really utilizing the receivers as he should. Yeah. I mean, because look, you got Jonathan. Literally, the targets, the two top targets, are both running backs. Yep. Jonathan Taylor, Nyheim Hines.
Yep.
Both running backs.
That's what he likes.
7-8 targets.
Yep, that's what he likes. You know that he doesn't like to throw the ball downfield. We both know this. Mm-hmm. And then meanwhile, Russell Wilson has the two best deep threats in the fucking football. Like
Jesus.
The two best deep
blowing
threats
the lid off every time
in football, and he also has one of the best deep passing games in his arm in itself. It's just like a perfect harmony between both those. So, I mean, I was surprised, like, oh shit, they're up already. I said, oh, Indianapolis is not going to win because he doesn't come back. Wentz is not a comeback kid. Like, that's not his game, because he doesn't throw the ball. Like, you know what I mean? Not like that. So
yeah, he's a manager.
Yeah, he's a game manager. As soon as you throw him the ball 38 times, that's too many times for him. Like, that's not his skill set. But he didn't have a bad game. I'm not going to shit on him too much.
He didn't throw picks.
No. I mean, that's a plus from last year. He wasn't throwing picks before this until last year. Last year was real fucking bad.
Last year was garbage.
It was real bad. But he doesn't do anything either. Like, you know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Like, it's just, yeah. But, I mean, he didn't have a bad game. He's just going to lose a lot with this squad. And, it is what it is.
Yeah, they will not be good.
No. I feel bad for the Fitzmagic. Fitzmagic going to be out for a while. But Tyler Heineke.
He didn't even get a shot.
No shot.
He barely got a shot.
Yeah.
I mean, Heineke looked good at the end of last season. It's like sort of deserved that he gets the shot.
And he looked good. And he looked good in his short.
Looked good enough, yeah.
In his short shit. Like, and actually Herbert looked pretty good too. In his I
was gonna say, despite that defense, especially that front up there.
Yeah.
I mean, he still put up a decent game.
Yeah, it was a good game.
So I don't know. I like I said before, like I'm really a fan of Justin Herbert.
I mean, he only put up 20 points, so the defense is good. Don't get it twisted.
Yes.
Think about that shit. Like, that's how good they are.
Well, because I think the Chargers are actually going to be a team that puts up points consistently with Herbert chucking the ball now and figuring some shit out with these guys.
Yep, and he's going to put the ball in play, and he's going to be the man. I really like Heineke. I wish they would have thrown the ball more. Like, 21 times not enough. I know what they were trying to do, but like, if you're down in the game, like, we can't be running. You can't be like that even. It doesn't look like they had the ball that much. Like, it just looks like they did not. I'm talking about, like, ball control is very, very poor on their end. I got to see the total team stat shit. What was the time on this shit?
That's what I'm trying to look at. But it went away.
Where is my time? Possession 36. Oh God, yeah, 36 minutes to 23. They had that's a whole ass 13 more minutes than them. There you go, and that's the ball game, folks. Like, that's time of possession is like they had no time with that ball. That's craziness. Panthers Jets was closer than I thought. To be honest with you, I picked the Jets, but
you did.
But it did end up being closer than originally thought. Zach Wilson ended up having a good game. He started out pretty shitty, ended up having a decent game, so he settled in to his role. Sam Darnold had a good game, and only 19 points though. But yeah, I don't know how good the Jets defense is. I don't know. I don't know. So we'll have to see where that lays in coming weeks with that. But yeah, he looked like he settled in a little later. I'm talking about the young boy.
But
Wilson.
Yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, it didn't look like they had to kind of rely on him too, and it looked like it. I mean, because Corey Davis had a good game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And helping the young kid out like that.
So,
other than that, they really don't have a whole lot to work with.
They don't.
On the offensive side.
Can we talk about this Jacksonville shit real quick? Because there's a couple things. Did you hear all about this shit about Urban Meyer?
No, but can I get I told you so?
Oh no, you were correct. But I didn't know you were going to be 37 to 21.
This correct. You didn't know I was going to be this correct.
Bro, I was like, why? What is happening?
You didn't know I'd be correct, but you also didn't know I'd be this correct.
Yeah, no.
Because but that's the thing. Like, when you have the number 1 overall draft pick, that is usually like the news of the fucking preseason is how that person's doing. And since you didn't hear shit about him doing anything, and you're hearing about everybody else,
but I'm here.
That's indicator number 1.
I'm here about Urban Meyer,
you're
bro.
Gonna say,
I'm here.
You're gonna say.
Yeah, I'm here about Urban Meyer.
Isn't there something like that? He's like thinking about being like, no, fuck it.
Yeah, he says there's no chance he's leaving to go to coach at USC. I think they're thinking he's gonna do like some Petrino shit with the Falcons, like back in the day, like he really left like mid-season, type shit. Mm-hmm. Because he's having like a very similar situation where he's like freaking out and shit like that. Like he has like this whole the college mentality to this pro game.
Yeah, and his smoke and mirrors are running out.
Yeah. This is very interesting.
Welcome, Chip Kelly.
Yeah. Not even. I don't think he lasts the season.
Well, I was gonna say, at least, I mean, not to like, because as much as I disdain Chip Kelly, at least that dude had a winning season.
Yeah, he did.
Or so. You know what I mean? Like, it worked for a minute.
Yeah.
I don't even know what Urban Meyer's trying to do with this squad. Like, that's the thing. I don't even know what he's trying to do.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, Trevor threw the ball a lot. I mean, he got 3 touchdowns, 3 INTs, looking like Jameis Winston out there. And
shit.
So
it's a good number 1 overall pick.
Exactly. There you go. Looking like Jameis. Meanwhile, Tyrod Taylor shut me the fuck up. Mm-hmm. But I don't know how good this Jacksonville defense is either.
I mean, they were also able to run the ball very well.
This might be Tyrod. This might be Tyrod Taylor's best game as a pro. Like this game, possible. 21 for 33, 291, 2 touchdowns, 40 yards rushing. That's a pretty fucking good game, man. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. We'll see what happens after that. But I mean, it makes the Texans not want to start anybody else anytime soon. I know that.
No, they don't need to.
They don't need to. Not at this moment.
I mean, I don't think they're going to be. I don't think they're going to be this good going forward.
Oh, hell no. I think Jaguars are really that bad.
Yeah,
that's disturbingly bad.
I think they are that bad.
The Browns did it again. They had a lead and they blew it against the Chiefs. They did it again.
But you could also say the Chiefs did it again because they've had almost like a proclivity to do that shit where they kind of like just fuck around for the first half and all of a sudden they come out in the second half and just blaze shit up. Like they're just like, oh, by the way, now we'll start scoring points.
They doing the Chubb shit. They did what they did. Chubb and Hunt doing what they do. Like, mm-hmm. I mean, they doing the damn thing. But here's the problem. Like, first of all, like, Baker Mayfield was efficient. It's not like he wasn't. 321, 21 for 28. But you threw a damn interception. Damn.
And not a touchdown, but an interception.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, I'm not going to shit on them too much because, like, I mean, they moving the ball down the field. I mean, they can score 29 points. Can't be that mad at it.
No.
Can't be. That's really nitpicky. But Patrick Mahomes is fucking Patrick Mahomes, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't. And you got to be better than usual against
11 receptions, 197, 2 touchdowns. I mean, 1 touchdown for Tyreek.
Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Say less, as the kids say. Say
Jesus.
less. That's all you gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
197. And Patrick Mahomes doing Patrick Mahomes shit.
15 targets on that too. Jesus.
Yeah. Fuck. I know. It's insane.
Like the fact that he's targeting him 15 times is either he was open all those times, or he's trying to feed him like that.
Yeah, I think he was open
Doesn't
all those
matter
times.
But like,
I mean, Tyreek is not. He's not a hands guy. He probably dropped about 2 of those balls.
I bet.
He's not a hands guy, so.
But like the fact that he got 15 targets and then Travis Kelce is next and he had 7. It's like literally half.
Yeah.
Half the targets. You know what I mean? Like it was basically the Mahomes and Tyreek show.
Right.
And that's it.
Well, the Browns are off to a decent start. I mean, the Chiefs are the Chiefs, man. It's gonna be a thing.
It's a tough game to start with. I think they'll have a much better game, I think, next week.
All right, I have a question for you.
Okay.
Mac Jones, 281.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You got 100 yards rushing. You scored 16 points. What the fuck? You have almost 400 yards of offense, and you scored 16 points.
Yeah, it's the problem I live in.
I'm confused. Did anybody?
You can be very efficient, but you just can't.
Oh, you got 2 fumbles lost. I see that. Motherfuckers out here fumbling.
Yeah,
and 4
they
fumbles.
were definitely turn. Yeah, because I think Ramondre, the rookie, fumbled one, and then actually both of them, Damian and Ramondre fumbled.
Yeah, both fumbled, but there's 4 fumbles total. Like so, shit will set you back that way.
Yeah,
I mean, because Mac had a good game.
Yeah, I mean,
he had a good
very
game,
efficient.
man.
Yeah,
281, 1 touchdown.
We actually ran the ball too.
100 yards rushing.
Fairly balanced game plan.
Meanwhile, Tua looking like dog shit, and y'all lost the game. How?
I mean, I think so. Not to. I think more so the Dolphins' defense. I think is actually very good.
They didn't stop you.
Yeah, but they did and they didn't, in a way. Like I don't know. I don't know if those, because I feel like those turnovers were more forced turnovers rather than like, oops, I dropped the ball. I think they got punched out.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
So like, even though the defense,
because
you can be like, and New England's done this in previous years where you're a bend but don't break defense, where you give up a fuck ton of yards. But if you don't give up the points at the end of the day, it still looks good in the box score. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. That might be, because especially since Brian Flores is from the Belichick tree.
He is.
That could be sort of like the philosophy there.
I mean, there should be again.
I didn't get to watch this game in depth like that. I only kind of watched like highlights and stuff. But I mean, like the Dolphins at large on offense did not look that impressive. It just, because you happened to play a full game, that's how ended up getting points. And we just couldn't, either we got derailed by those turnovers or just those setbacks of mistakes. Like there were just too many mistakes.
Magically
in there.
Nelson Aguilar is putting up a good career when everybody was getting him shit in Philly. Now he's having a good career. Crazy.
Dude, you just got to leave Philly and you might have a good career.
Apparently.
Might. We still haven't seen that out of Carson. But.
No. Have not, but I'm interested to see what changes, because I mean, like that's a weird like 400 yards of offense and 16 points. That's a weird one.
I mean, it's definitely not ideal.
And here comes the weirdest game of the entire fucking weekend: Saints Packers.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you blindfolded me and told me, okay, it's Green Bay and New Orleans, which quarterback threw for 148 yards and 5 touchdowns, and then which quarterback threw for 133 yards and 2 interceptions, I would have got it wrong 10 out of 10 times.
To be honest, both. I don't know if this has ever happened. I mean, not in the least.
Like
in eras,
both under
150 yards passing.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. Like, I'm trying to think about it, but I don't think that exists. Like in this era of like, I'll just call it since the Peyton Manning era. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like. I don't remember that shit happening like that.
No.
They really kept the ball to Jameis's hands and to be honest with you, it was way less than that. He had less than 100 yards passing until that last like bomb he threw at the end. Mm-hmm. He threw a touchdown at the end, so he would have had like 99 yards.
55 yards, yeah. So he would have had under 100 yards.
He would have had 90-something yards.
4 touchdowns.
But 4 touchdowns.
Now that's a Carson Wentz MVP season.
That's an MVP season
game.
Yeah,
because that's the kind of shit he was doing.
Man, how smart
throwing for like 125 yards and 4 touchdowns.
How smart is Sean Payton? Seriously, like what a fucking game plan. And it was perfectly.
Like I said, they must have gotten like good field position.
Yeah.
Almost every time. Because like if he's not driving down the field that way. I mean, to be fair, these guys ran for a lot too. I mean, Kamara, he got 83 yards. That Tony Jones had 50 yards. Jameis himself had 37. Mm-hmm. So like there's a decent chunk that they were doing there. Because between that's what, 37 rushes, almost 40 times rushing the ball. But yeah, even then, I mean, is that defense that good? I guess that's the question. Is that Saints defense that good?
I mean, I don't know if it's that good, but yes, it is good. Because Aaron Rodgers, they didn't play anybody in preseason.
Yeah. Well, and we do know the Saints defense is good.
Yes.
Like we knew that coming into here. But is it that good?
I don't think it's that good.
That you shut down Aaron Rodgers, or is Aaron Rodgers tanking on purpose? That's what I say.
You know what? He might be.
I think Aaron Rodgers is like, you know what? I'd rather go host Jeopardy.
This is his worst game as a pro.
I think this is the worst. There was that meme that's going around saying even if you hike the ball into the ground every time, you still get a 39 point whatever passer rating, and he ended up with a 32 point something.
Oh, I gotta see. I gotta look up his rookie season right now and see what his stats were like on his rookie season, because I'm interested in seeing like if his rookie season, if he had anything worse on his rookie season.
I mean, it's hard.
I don't think he did.
To do.
I don't think he did. And I mean his rookie season, 2008 season. Let me see here. How do I get here? How do I do this? Game logs. Aha. 2008. Here we go.
I mean, I can't imagine it's that bad. Like there was anything that bad.
Okay, here we go. It's not this bad. It's not as bad though. But it's 15 for 26, 142 yards.
That's comparable.
That's comparable. None.
Oh.
So.
This one had 2.
This had 2. So again, it's not as bad. Oh, here's another one. 14 for 27 for 165 yards. He threw for 2 touchdowns, but he also threw for 3 interceptions. That's also comparable. But I don't think it's as bad as this. Comparable, but it's not as bad.
Yeah.
It's just not. Like, it's not. This is his worst game as a pro. For sure. That's really weird to say.
I think it's because he
might have been taking. He might on the tick takes.
Remember he said this is my last game as a Packer.
Oop.
A while ago.
Yep.
And then they wouldn't trade him. They wouldn't do anything with him. So he might be on purpose tanking.
Could be. The Giants suck again. They still suck.
Oh, we suck again.
We suck again. They still suck. These Giants suck. Boy, do they. Melvin Gordon looking good, though.
Sure.
Melvin Gordon looking good out here.
Yeah. People forgot about him because that rookie also looks good, too. But they forgot about Melvin
And Daniel Jones still has a fucking fumbling problem.
Jesus.
Like, dude. You need to go talk to Tiki Barber. Figure that shit out. Figure that out, man. Like, you can't be fumbling like that. The first game already?
No.
That's all you should have been working on all season is your fumbling, bro. That's your problem, not your ability. Yeah. These fucking fumble shit all the time. You're the guy who runs fucking 4.3 and then stumbles at the fucking goal line. That's your motherfucker. That's what you do. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Denver looked good though. I mean, but it's fucking Giants. I can't. It's the first game. Like, you can't. I have no idea. And then the Bears and the Rams. This was again, a very efficient game for Matt Stafford. All he did was throw bombs because that's what was available to him. There's wide open players all over the field. I mean, all over the field. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. And they're going to start Justin Fields in probably about 3 weeks, 2 weeks maybe.
It better be tomorrow.
No, it's not going to be tomorrow.
It better be tomorrow.
Rams have good defense.
Start.
They're going to kill Fields. Fields will die on that field. Fields will die on the field.
Why would he die?
Because he doesn't go through his progressions and shit. He's going to fucking get railed.
He's going to play the Bengals. Start him now.
The Bengals are going to win.
Okay. So?
I'm ready for that.
Still start him.
They're going to be 2-0. I'm ready for these Bengals to be 2-0.
Here's the thing. Like, I know they're going to play Andy Dalton against the Bengals.
Uh-huh.
And he'll probably shit the bed.
Yes.
Start Justin Fields.
Okay.
Take me to the fields of barley.
So here we go. Final game
gold, goddammit. That's
of the year. Okay, let me talk. Let me say some shit about this final game, this last game here. First of all, I watched the Peyton and Eli broadcast.
Yeah, you got me onto that.
And that shit,
I was like, I had no idea that was a thing.
And that shit was phenomenal. I will never watch anything else.
Yeah, if I'm at home watching Monday Night Football, that's the feed I'm watching.
I'm watching that shit.
I'm watching Peyton and Eli.
That's it. First of all, they're smarter than everybody else. They're like, especially Peyton. Like, they're just sitting there just shooting the shit. Smarter than everybody else. They're just talking all the types of shit. And it's phenomenal. Like,
if you like the in-depth, like, X's and O's football stuff, you watch that.
If you like some funny shit, you can watch that too.
You also watch that.
Yeah.
Because they just made fun of each other the entire time.
It's fucking great. It was so much fun.
And it was cool that they brought in
and they had
other
guests.
dudes. Like, Travis Kelce.
Kelce was there. Ray Lewis was
Wilson, there. Yeah, Ray Lewis. Russell Wilson was on there.
Who else was on
there? That was cool to see because, like, then the three of them would be
Charles Barkley was on there earlier.
Charles Barkley was on there. God damn it. I do remember that. He's just like, oh, talking about thriller. Oh. The Philadelphia Eagles. Fuck out of there. But then, like, but I thought it was cool, especially in the fourth quarter and, like, overtime.
Yeah.
And they had Russell Wilson. So you had three quarterbacks and you're getting all three of their perspectives on, like, the certain plays and shit.
Right.
Like, that to me was cool.
Yeah.
Hearing legit NFL players / Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, like that kind of deal, talking shop while the game's going on. Like, I don't know. To me, that's what I want to watch. Yeah. I don't really care about sort of like the fanfare and
not at all. That's the shit I want to watch.
Some of the commentary.
I want to see the ratings on that shit.
I want
to see the ratings on that shit. It had to be really good.
No, because I don't think people knew about it.
It's so good. I bet you people turned to it. Like, they were like, oh, fuck, they're here? Oh, well, watch. I bet you it wasn't at maybe the first hour wasn't good, but then people were like, check this shit out. And then they were like, boop, 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 hashtagging the shit out of it. Yeah. I got to see what those ratings are because they got to be. It was like a breath of fresh air listening to that shit. So good. So Lamar had his typical Lamar game. He did. Like, 19 for 30, 235, touchdown. Took some sacks, had a fumble. 12 carries for 86 yards. I mean, that's a typical game for him. Like, that's what he does. He had 3 fumbles in this game. 2 lost. 2 lost in this game.
Yeah, especially that crucial one at the end.
Yeah. And apparently, look at how many targets Darren Waller had, bro. 19 targets.
Mm-hmm.
19 targets.
Throwing him all day.
And he only caught half of them.
Yeah.
He dropped half of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, he did. He dropped a couple bad ones.
He dropped some bad ones.
He dropped some bad.
But he was always open. They couldn't cover him. For shit, they couldn't cover him.
Nope.
Like he was open the entire time.
Big mismatch.
Yeah. All of those, every single one of those receptions he was open for. He just missed half of them. Like he just like all those targets. He just
pretty much.
He was open for all those shits, man. Mm-hmm. Damn. Like craziness. And they just said, fuck, we're gonna throw the ball. They can't stop this shit.
Couldn't do it. Yeah, couldn't do shit with it.
Couldn't stop it. That shit was crazy. Like I was surprised by the outcome just because they're talking about the Ravens defense, blah blah blah. And especially at first, it looked like they were getting to him, but they fucking blew that shit right up.
Yeah, they did
in the fourth quarter. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think the Ravens might be in a little bit of trouble here.
I think so. Between their running backs, all dead.
I think they've been exposed.
Who else died? A couple people died.
Well, it was J.K. Dobbins started.
Yeah, he did.
And then Gus Edwards.
Yep, he did.
Went down.
Mm-hmm.
And then their other dude,
linebacker who was there too,
Justice Hill, was like the third string running back.
Oh yeah.
He went down. So that's why they left Tyson Williams and then like all the other motherfuckers on the practice squad.
Yeah.
And then oh my God, who was Marcus Peters, right?
Yeah.
Marcus Peters went down the same day Gus Edwards went down.
But here's a plus for Lamar. He threw to wide receivers today.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like the heavily targeted guys were Sammy Watkins and Marquise Brown. Yeah. Two wide receivers. So he's upping his game now. That's good. Not just the tight end. Not just Mark. Yeah. Which pisses me off because I have Mark in fantasy football.
I bet you do. No, he'll come through for you. It's just...
No, he won't. This will be the year. This will be the one
year he doesn't do shit.
This will be the one goddamn year. I drafted him. I'm like, oh my God. He's always like, shit all over my face.
That's phenomenal.
What happened?
That's phenomenal.
Take a dump right on me.
Well, that's I'm concerned about the Ravens, but this is the first.
I mean, but I don't like. You can't. It shouldn't be that. Like, I don't know. I feel like the concern would be here even if they had the running backs. Like even if they had Dobbins, even if they had Edwards. I think these concerns are still relevant.
Fair.
So they might be.
Well, there's definitely a defense issue.
I think they might be. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Jesus. And again, Marcus Peters. It's a huge loss.
Yeah, that's yes, Peters. Yeah,
but still.
Yeah.
But still,
for sure.
Like it's.
I mean, he wasn't going to cover fucking Wallers.
No. No, he alone.
No,
it was not going to.
No.
Yeah. I mean, you do have your difference makers, but I don't think the difference of him being on the field versus not on the field would have been enough to correct these, I don't know, like however you want to put it, where it's just like, I don't know, they might have just been exposed here.
Yeah. Well, damn it. Let's get into these pick ems here. Let's make that shit happen. Yeah. And as it currently stands, I am in last place.
You are. You stop.
I fucked up. So I'm 5-11. I had 5 picks right. All the picks that were obvious, I picked against, and then not obvious, but even still, I picked against them. And then the ones that were the ones that were upsets, I did not pick. Mm. The ones that are actually upsets, I didn't pick. And then so 5-11 is what you get. First week of football, I'm just going to chalk it up to that bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so number 1 is fucking Kilowatt. Yeah. It's a tie. Well, I guess he's a
tie. It's a tie.
Unless they do the tiebreaker, then is he truly? He might be truly one. Because he's how many points? I don't know.
I think they both have 110.
Do they have up 110 points?
Okay. I thought so. I thought they both had 110.
What the fuck's happening?
I thought so. I got
Roops.
I'll take a look.
Roops.
Yeah, they both have 110.
They do. Yeah, they do. So
I guess it's just
straight up tied.
I don't know why. One's over top of the other, but they're tied. It's not like 1-2. It's both up there. So Kilowatt and Brian from Tornado Tag Podcast and
Yep.
the IWEP Network
Mm-hmm.
are tied at 11-5.
Yes, they are.
And then you have myself
Mm-hmm.
at 9-7. And then your sorry ass at 5-11.
Yeah, I got to take a shot.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, especially since I got the Houston pick right.
For sure.
Wasn't that the bet, or was it the bet?
No, it's just
between the two of us winning.
Just so whoever wins, but that's definitely I'm definitely taking the shot regardless. So, I fucked that up. I'll just take the shot. 2 shots on me. So now it's a whole new week. We got the Thursday.
You might need it too.
Yeah, fucking right. You never lie. No, I'm gonna need 2. I'm gonna need 2. Washington and the Giants on this Thursday. Quick week. I'm picking Washington. I'm picking Washington.
Yeah, I think even with Heineke back there, they're still gonna. I think that defense is just gonna waffle the Giants.
It's not gonna be good,
especially since it's a short week and Saquon doesn't look like he's.
No, he's not back.
He'll probably play, but I don't think he'll play.
He's not.
If
back,
that makes
man.
sense.
He's not.
I don't think he's 100 yet.
No, he's not.
I don't think he's 100 yet.
I don't think he is either.
So, I'm also going to go Washington on this one just because of that fact. Like that, again, that defense is nasty. And I think they're gonna have a field day with Daniel Jones. I mean, if Daniel Jones was fumbling last game, I don't think that dude will be able to keep the ball in his hands.
Facts.
This game.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that fumbling ass motherfucker is going to have a problem today.
You're going to have like 4 fumbles.
Yeah.
Over under 4 fumbles.
Facts. I might. Is there a thing? Is there like a side bet for that?
I don't know. There might be.
I hope so because I'm picking the over. I'm picking the over. Bengals Bears. I think this is an interesting game. And like you said, it depends on who they start, but I think they're going to start Andy Dalton because they're playing the Bengals.
I think they will, and I think it's going to be the wrong move.
But they're going to play. I think the Bengals are going to win.
Oh yeah, I got the Bengals here too.
Yeah, the Bengals.
Because I think Burrow's starting to come into his own here too. Because he didn't really have that bad a game.
No, he had a good game. I mean, it was just their O-line is still shitty. Yes. So there's that. There's that little snafu. Cleveland Texans. I'm picking Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, I'm also going that route. I'm definitely picking the Browns.
Yeah.
I think they just got the short end of the stick playing arguably the best team in the league.
Exactly. That's where they're at right now.
And now they'll play one of the worst, even though they didn't look like it.
No, they didn't. They didn't look like it last week.
But I think it's because they played the worst team in the league.
That's correct. And that is correct.
Like, I'm going to go out there and say that Jaguars are the worst team in the league.
Are.
A lot of people think it's the Lions. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think it's the Jaguars.
Yeah. I think they're better coached.
Yep.
Rams, Colts. I'm going to pick the Rams until I'm proven otherwise. I don't know. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to pick the Rams.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going against the Colts until I see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely the Rams. They looked pretty damn good.
Yeah. Do you think Buffalo will get it right against the Dolphins? Or do you think the Dolphins will come out here and
I mean, the thing is, it's in Miami.
It is.
So it's a home game for Miami.
It is.
I think the Dolphins defense is decent.
It is.
Like I think it's good enough to give problems. And if they now the Steelers defense is probably one of the top defenses in the league. Still.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think they're gonna come. I think they're gonna come in pissed off. The Bills. I think they'll come in pissed off.
Yeah.
I think they'll get it. I'm gonna pick the Bills on this one.
I think I am as well. I'm gonna pick the Bills. I think the Bills are gonna bounce back. They're gonna bounce back.
I think it'll be close though.
I think it'll be close too.
I don't think it'll be a blowout. I think this will be a close game because again, it's a division game. So
agreed. Patriots, Jets at Jets. So I'm going to pick the Patriots because I think you're going to score points now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was just a weird game. I think, I don't know about the Jets, dude. Like I don't.
Yeah. I don't know where their defense lies at this point. we kind of have where their offense is, and I think our defense will be able to manage that. Especially since it's rookie quarterback. Usually, Belichick defenses have a relatively successful time against rookie quarterbacks. So I'm thinking that the Patriots will win, but I'm also, I don't think it's going to be a blowout either. I'm just hoping we can actually get over that 20-point threshold. You know what I mean? Because that was the thing I was saying is like, now with this offense, like we should be able to score at least 20 points a game, and we should have.
Yes.
Theoretically, based on the yardage we got, we should have scored at least 20 points.
Yes.
At least 20 points.
Should have scored 25
more.
So.
Yeah, we could have been close. We could have been close to 30.
Right.
So I think we'll actually get over that hump.
I agree.
This week, and so I'm gonna pick my boys here.
I agree. This is my first upset I'm picking. I'm picking the Eagles at home against the 49ers. I don't like the way the 49ers defense looked against Detroit.
No.
And
I didn't either.
And it could chalk it up to the first game. But I think the Eagles, again, I'm banking on the Eagles being better than what it seems like. They got the new head coach. He might be better than we all think he is. And Hurts might be better than we all think he is. And
well, I think it's just the atmosphere, honestly. It seems like they have a new, a new presence from that team. Like that's kind of what it seemed like watching back some of the highlights. It's just like they're playing differently. Like it seems like
you got that black hole out of your fucking
like you got the toxicity of that whole situation out of there.
Right.
And it's almost like a renewed sense of pride in the team and all that kind of shit. And I think they came out like gangbusters. And so I think they're going to play better than initially thought. And San Francisco, just like you said, did not look impressive against the Lions.
No, they didn't.
And I think they're going to be worse than everybody thought they would be.
I agree with that.
Because I think this is going to be a trend that, like San Francisco, just won that game. But again, Lions are not on the positive side of the spectrum when it comes to good teams.
No.
They are definitely on the negative side.
They are definitely.
So the fact that the Lions put up 33 points and kind of made it a game where you had to score 41 points in order to win, to me, that doesn't read too well. So I am also going the Eagles.
Raiders Steelers. Now I'm interested in this matchup.
Yeah.
For more than one reason, because the Raiders did play so well, but they were at home, first game at home. They got all the fucking players there and shit. And the Steelers defense, but they're not playing Lamar Jackson anymore.
No.
They're playing old ass Ben.
But they're playing Big Ben. I think this comes down to Steelers defense being able to actually manage the Raiders better than the Ravens were able to manage the Raiders, which they did to a point.
Yeah.
But then the Ravens offense blew it. Like they blew it.
I just don't think the Steelers are going to be scoring many points this year. I don't know. I'm conflicted.
But I don't know if they'll need to.
I don't know if they'll need to either. Fuck.
I mean, I'm going to go the Steelers. I think the Raiders. I think that Raiders victory was more of the Ravens shit in the bed rather than Vegas playing that well.
I'm doing stupid shit.
In my opinion,
I'm picking the Raiders.
Well, we'll see.
I'm doing stupid shit.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I thought about it.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it.
You thought about it. I thought about it, but then I actually thought about it.
Yeah. I thought about it, but then I thought about it.
Listen, if the Saints can win and blow out Green Bay with Jameis Winston not doing shit, I'm picking the Saints to beat the Panthers. And that's all there is to it.
Yeah, I mean, to me, this is a no-brainer. Yeah. That's Saints.
Yeah.
If Panthers upset the Saints, I might just quit.
Agreed. I am picking the Denver Broncos over the Jaguars. And I'm just not going to say any more about it.
Yeah, I was going to say, do we really need to talk about this? I think that's pretty automatic at this point.
Nope, don't have to say a damn word. Next. Cardinals, Vikings. This game will be close, but I'm picking the Cardinals.
I I'm gonna get fucked on this one.
You're gonna pick the Vikings again?
Oh no, no, I'm not.
Oh, oh, you're saying because you are gonna pick them this time, they're gonna win.
Correct.
Okay, I got you.
So I am also gonna pick the Cardinals, but I don't think it's gonna be close. Yes. And they're gonna fuck me.
They're gonna fuck you.
And they're gonna end up winning. Just watch. Just watch.
Oh shit.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think I don't know. Cardinals looked good to me in that game against the Titans. So I don't think this will be close because I think the Titans are better than the Vikings. And then they'll prove me wrong.
The Buccaneers Falcons. So if anybody knows me, I'm not picking the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I always pick the Falcons to win. So boop, there goes 1-0 right there.
I just love how if you look at the percentages
it's
of people
1%.
who've already picked, literally you are the 1%.
Now I'm the one.
You're the 1%.
I am.
I think before on my screen it read 90. It read 100%, 0%, and then when you picked it, you're the 1%.
There you go. I'm the one.
Yeah, no, I'm going Buccaneers.
Of course, everybody's going to go Buccaneers. I'm going with the Falcons.
All right, so we can already chalk you down for one.
You can already chalk me down for one now. For sure. I already know we're losing, but I'm picking the Falcons. I can't pick against them. It's my team.
I mean, you could.
I don't pick against the Falcons. Do you ever pick against you don't pick against New England, do you?
No, it's not often.
No.
It's not often if I do.
Yeah. I don't. I have faith we're gonna always bounce
I was gonna say I always think the Patriots have a way of winning each game. It's just a matter of yeah. So I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
I can't help it. I have optimism. I don't know why.
Right. You don't actually have a defense, but you have optimism.
I have optimism, yes. I have more optimism for sure than the defense.
See, here's the thing. If the Patriots if the Patriots were that shitty on defense, then I would probably be like, I might have to pick against them on this one.
Yeah, I can do it.
Or last year there were a couple times where I was like,
I'm not gonna Pete
ugly
Rose.
Matchup,
I'm not Pete Rose in this shit. I'm not doing it.
No. Well, you're not on the team.
I know, but I'm not betting against my team.
And you can't beat Rosen if you're not a player.
God damn it, I am a player. I could be a player. I don't know if I could do worse.
Oh my gosh.
Cowboys Chargers. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, this is gonna be the 4:00 game that I got my eyes on.
Ooh.
For sure.
Yeah. What a game is this?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I think this is going to be a shootout.
Yeah, it's a toss.
I think this might look like a college game where it's just 85 points on both sides. You know what I mean? Like that type of shit. Like zero defense. Both quarterbacks throwing for 450, 4 touchdowns, throwing the ball 85 times, that kind of shit. I feel like that's what this is going to be.
Fuck it.
I'm not mad about that.
I'm picking them.
I'm not mad about that because I think they could win. But I also liked what I saw from the Cowboys against the Buccaneers.
I did. I liked
it too. So I'm gonna go Cowboys.
All right. That's gonna be a good game to watch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That one's definitely on the low confidence scale
for sure. Seattle Seahawks Titans. I'm picking Seahawks.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer for me.
I'm picking Seahawks for sure.
The only thing is if the Titans end up slowing down the game and just running the ball, keeping the ball out of Russell's hands,
that's really what it is.
That's what they have to do, or else they've got no chance. No chance in hell.
Yeah, for sure. Ravens Chiefs. I just don't like what I saw from the Ravens.
Nope.
I'm picking the Chiefs.
Yep. Going the same way. Yep. Don't have to convince me.
No. Okay.
Or would you say less?
Say less.
that between that and bet. Those are the ones that get me.
this Green Bay Packers Detroit Lions game is the Monday Night Football game. I'm gonna pick Green Bay, and I know 90% picked them, but I'm not super confident in that. I don't like the way they looked.
No.
At all. But we'll see how good that if they score like 50 points quickly, then we'll know like, oh, that Saints defense is nasty. And if the Saints like hold who they play again? Panthers. If they hold Panthers to like -5 points.
That would be impressive if they ended up getting -5 points.
You know what I'm saying? Like did some shit like that, did some weird shit. Somehow it's just like safeties. Just negative points. That's what they should be. They should be like negative points. Safeties. Instead of take points away.
That would make some shit interesting.
Yeah.
Instead of adding 2 points, it takes like a touchdown away or something like that.
That's fun for me. I don't know why I thought of it like that. Negative points. End up like a -5 to 30 game. I'm about that. All right. How many total points will be scored in the Lions versus the Packers?
Well, I mean, I don't.
It's my tiebreaker.
I'm on the conspiracy theory train.
I know you
is
are.
Tanking on purpose. Like,
I know you are.
Part of me wants to pick Detroit because I think Aaron Rodgers might have a shit ass game again on purpose.
I mean, it's possible.
Like if this dude rolls up another game like he did, I'm pretty sure it's on purpose.
I mean, you would have a very strong case
if it happens two games twice. In a row.
Yeah.
In a row. Especially against the Lions.
When you throw 5 picks all of last year
and then throw 2 picks and then do 2 pass attempts.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Like he was trying and then he's like, oh shit, it's too obvious.
Yeah.
All right. I'll just sail with it.
Like that first one, I feel like he just threw it up. It was weird. Like I was like, that's not very Aaron Rodgers like.
Well, and he just looks like right now he doesn't give a fuck.
No, he does. He doesn't give a shit.
He just looks like it.
He's ungroomed. He doesn't give a fuck. He's out here like, I'm just going
to... No, he's trying to get that Jeopardy gig, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, shit.
He's trying to get that Jeopardy gig.
I love it.
He's like, if I'm not playing for the Green Bay Packers, he'll probably do like some kind of retirement shit to get out of it if they don't let him walk after this year. He'll retire, go to Jeopardy, and then come back, play for somebody else.
I should bet money on the Falcons to win outright. I want to know what the spread is right now. I want to see how much money I can make.
What do you mean how much money you can make? You don't even make shit off that.
I'm
You're gonna lose whatever money you bet.
No, I'm gonna win. Confidence in my team.
Well, I mean, you can have that confidence, but reality will.
This is how much. I just got to put $20 down. I could probably make about 400, right?
I don't know about that. I don't know if the odds
300
are that steep.
They're not that steep.
I don't know what it is. Okay, I mean, if you're saying out, well, it could be nifty. Yeah, I mean, so right now on DraftKings it's plus 550. So if you bet $5, it would pay out $32.50.
Oh.
So if you bet $20, that would pay out $130.
Oh yeah.
But as long as you're okay with losing $20,
I think I am. Get some $130 out of it. How much have I bet 100?
Well, then that would be what 5. Oops, shit. Hold on. I'm not good at the quick math.
Doing my math.
650.
650. Oh, that's not worth it.
No, that's not worth it. No, 650 is not worth it.
No, I mean it is.
I mean, because if you bet $10, you'll get 65.
Yeah, that's worth it.
$20 gets you the 130.
Yeah.
$50 gets you 325. 25 gets you 162.50.
I don't mind. I'll see what I want. I'll see how I feel on that on Sunday. After a few beers in me, I might already have a shot in me of some beers. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how I feel. You'll see how I feel. Right. So the picks are in this week. We'll see how we do. I'm gonna take some shots. It was great being back at the spot over at Primanti's. I saw some brand new faces.
I was gonna say, who was it? Were some of the usuals there?
There's some usuals there. The Spanish girl was there. She was basically like kind of running shit around there. The dude wasn't there, even though he still is there. He just wasn't there first week Sunday. I saw some familiar faces. I did not see some of the ones I typically would see on Sunday. So I don't know if they have moved on or whatever, or what the deal is. Okay. So I know my one girl, she had left anyway. Like, she's not there anymore. But all the other ones I'm not sure about. But yeah, I did not have a table. I mean, I could have gotten my table, but I sat at the bar because my game was on the big TV.
Gotcha.
So I just sat at the bar, and I'll probably just sit at the bar this time too. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay. It depends if I see you or not.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, I mean, I will let you know.
Yeah. What am I doing this weekend? Oh yeah, I got a little date this weekend.
There you go.
Yeah, got me a little something this weekend on Friday. We'll see what's popping off.
Going to Chocolate World again?
Oh, she didn't come to football.
Oh, okay.
She didn't come to football. Not because she was like, I'm not coming. She was, she had like some shit to do.
Yeah,
so
no.
yeah. So that did not happen. So I was there by myself.
Okay.
But yes, Chocolate World is happening on Friday. Yes, it is. We'll see what goes on with that. And I told her, I was like, look, if I didn't think you were cool, I wouldn't have invited you to come to football. I don't do that. Like, I would just go by myself. Like, but I think you're cool enough that I would take you to watch football. So that's where that's at. So yeah, that was funny as shit. Yeah, but it's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be exciting. Second week of football. See how bad these motherfuckers lose. But it won't ruin my day, to be honest with you. Like, it's just seeing how bad they lose. I hope they score points. That's all.
Just maybe
like that weird shit.
Make it somewhat of a game.
Yeah.
That would be nice, right?
Yeah. Don't do that Eagles bullshit that you just did. Like, make it a game, please.
Don't do a damn thing.
Yeah, don't do shit. It's not good. All right. That'll do it this week for the Sweatshop Podcast. Yes, it will. Please like, follow, share. We are on all of these things that you have come to love on social media, but you can find all of those things on our Linktree. Linktree/sweatshoppod. That's what it is. Linktree/sweatshoppod. You'll find the merch on there, the Twitters, the YouTubes, the High Tension Network on there. You find all that shit on there, laid out. You'll find the Pick Ems on there.
Beautiful.
I think the Pick Ems are on there.
It's not too late to join the group.
Or did I forget? I might have forgot to put that on there.
I mean, either way, it's still not too late to join the group.
It's not too late. Join the group.
You can still join us, see if you're better than us, which already the two people who joined
literally are better than us right now.
Are better than us right now.
Yeah.
We are in last and second to last right now.
That's what happened. So yes,
shit the bed.
I will bounce back next week. I know it. I have it in my
soul.
I
feel it in my plums.
Feel it deep down in my plums.
Down in my plums.
Yeah. All right, bro. Go ahead. Oh, I do have them. I do have the Pick Ems right there.
You put them in there?
I did.
Good. See, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I did it.
You did it.
All right.
So, yeah. So just like we mentioned earlier, that we do have the Camp Leapfrog Trail Mixer premiering on IWTV at 8 o'clock this Saturday, September the 18th. So make sure you catch that. If you were not there live to see it live and in living color, make sure you catch it on IWTV this weekend, 8 o'clock, September the 18th. And then also check out Combat Fights Unlimited presents Rise of a Champion, their show. That's going to be on at 6 o'clock, so it'll be on before the Trail Mixer. So you can have that on maybe while you're watching college football, something like that. Pop on IWTV, get the double screens going, something like that. But catch that. That's going to be on at 6 o'clock. And then the Trail Mixer will be on at 8 o'clock, exclusively on IWTV. And in the meantime, stay tuned to all social media outlets for Camp Leapfrog, because we'll have some announcements coming down the road here. So just follow us at Camp Leapfrog across the board, all social medias, because we got some cool things coming up for Leapfrog. In fact, we did announce our next live show will be Thanksgiving weekend, November the 27th. It'll still be in New Jersey. More specific details on that will be coming out very soon, but we will have a live event on November the 27th, which I believe is Thanksgiving weekend. So keep your eyes peeled for information about that. But we also got some other cool stuff in between there that we're going to be doing. And then obviously the High Tension Network just keeps on keeping on churning out episodes. We got Moran and Friends. Obviously we got us, Sweatshop Podcast. And we got the Sambo Show. We got Tommy Talks Tape. We got all kinds of other things going on with the HTW Network. So make sure you follow that on across all social media at High Tension HTW, or you can find us at the website, hightensionhtw.com. There you can find all the podcast stuff. You can find all the Camp Leapfrog stuff where you can get tickets. We're going to be doing some things with merch in a little bit. Like I said, we got some cool things coming for our Camp Leapfrog, so you'll find it on that website as well. And obviously check us out and all the HTW Network shows on our YouTube channel, so HTW Network on YouTube, or you can just find us on any of the major podcast platforms that you choose. And as always, you can follow me on social media at Maestro A. Scott. And if you happen to be going to the Icons of Wrestling convention or the show afterwards in Philadelphia this weekend, make sure you come see me. Say hi. I'll be there. I'll be there wandering around.
Oh, hey.
So if you know me, or if you know who I am, come stop, say hi to me. I'll be around there.
You should go to that rooftop.
Nah, I guess I'm not.
Okay. All right.
I got figured out.
All right. I got you. All right, y'all. From me and the Maestro, we are closing up shop.